Okay. Well, Nintendo, you have got to prove yourself. This is a bold move, to say the least. Very,
You,
very bold. Not lethal.
sir, it certainly is.
I gotta ask your opinion before this thing starts in 4 minutes. Is this like a
Uh,
4D chess move, or is Nintendo just Nintendo at this right now? Because this
well,
is
this
the
is the most
weirdest move ever.
Nintendo
This is the most
like
Nintendo.
thing ever, bro. This is just Nintendo being Nintendo. Whereas they could have just jam packed this into a nice, fat, long announcement next week with the Switch 2. Instead, they're like, nah. I'm guessing
I'm
we're
not gonna
taking
lie.
our
I
time and just going over Switch stuff. I don't know.
maybe I'm in the minority here, but I personally would have liked to have seen even an even longer Switch 2 thing. Because, well, first off, we don't even know how long it's going to be. Of course, this is a week before it happens, so who knows. But if the Switch 2 Direct, right, only turns out to be like 20 minutes long, and this thing is 30, and I'm like, why did you make this thing? Like, I don't know. Again, I'm not a marketing
Dude,
genius
no
or anything like
idea.
that, obviously, but in the moment, I feel like I would have liked to have seen it like right then and there.
Yeah, the only thing I can honestly think of is just the fact that they just really, for some reason, really badly want to separate and let people know like everything that's here is going to be focused with like a Switch 1 intent, whereas next week's is everything you see is probably just Switch 2. Like even if we get a game, I'm thinking
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's probably just Switch 2. Because like again, I just don't understand the reason why you split this up. I think you split it up because you want like next week to be whatever shown is Switch 2 only. That's
Well,
the
the
only thing I can
weird
think of, in my opinion.
right, and I was thinking about that because then after that I was thinking to myself, okay, are they trying to show people that Switch is still going to be supported? Which keep in mind, they've already come out and said that they are. They are not just dropping the Switch the moment the Switch 2 starts, and we already know based on just official stuff out on social media, but also the actual Switch 2 trailer that the Switch 2 is going to play all the Switch games. So
Right.
I don't, again, this just feels kind of like we know this already. So why have these things separate? Right? It
Yeah.
feels like if this Nintendo Direct came out like a month before, so back in like February, and then let's just say, for example, based on rumors and what we're seeing on social media at the current moments, that the Switch 2 wasn't going to release until the fall or even the winter, right? Then this Direct would make a little bit more sense. But we are literally getting the Switch 2 Direct next week, and it is already looking to get, like, apparently we can pre-order it in April, according to some things on social media, and
Yeah.
it's looking to
I
release
saw that.
in
That's
June,
crazy.
which is around what we were saying. We were saying May, June time. So it's just like,
Yeah.
why? This makes no sense.
I don't know, man.
So
It
I don't
also
know.
like, to be fair too, like this is a really cool like way just like to get the hype moment and the momentum rolling. Like I'm not gonna lie, you drop a direct here and the next week it's like the pre-orders and everything, the release day announcement. Like it is a good like ramp up to the hype.
Right.
But it's just weird because like it's just a weird thing because like I don't know. That's
They
a weird
better,
Nintendo
they
decision. That's
better
just something that they do. It's weird.
All I'm gonna say is, first off, my expectations, like any direct Sony state of play, Xbox, whatever thing, I always have my expectations low. That way, I'm not,
Yeah.
sad or anything after my one particular thing doesn't release that I want or something like that. But I'm just gonna say this right now: I better see that Zelda HD collection of Twilight Princess and Wind
Yeah,
Waker.
dude.
I'm, damn it. Or I'd be happy with Metroid Prime 2. Metroid Prime 2. I'd be happy
Right.
with that.
I mean, dude, if they dropped the collection today, oh man, Shadow
Oh,
Drop,
I'm buying that.
I'm in there, man.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
wow, they're starting with Dragon Quest.
Dragon
Oh
Quest.
my
I mean,
god.
they've shown this off on Nintendo Directs like once or twice, I think, already. So,
Yeah, I'm assuming this is the new ones, right? The other two that didn't get released yet.
well, chronologically, 3 is the start of the story. So this is so
Oh,
1 and
okay.
2 are the continuations of those. So,
Gotcha.
and it makes sense because I mean, again, there's the global market to think about, but this did amazing here in Japan. And that was only one game, and now
Yeah,
you're going
I
to
believe
throw
it.
in 1 and 2, technically, as they're called.
Mhm.
It'll be interesting to see when this. I guess it depends if they announce a release date, but Square has definitely been. Expect to see a lot of stuff from Switch 2 next week from Square. Expect to see it.
These games look so good, man.
Did you play HD Sushi Remake? 3?
Yeah, I played it. It was beautiful, dude.
Oh yeah, no, it was a very fun game. Very fun game. But man, it is like old school JRPG. So
Oh, dude, that was the one
2025.
thing that I
Oh,
had
come
like
on, not even a
troubles with
release
it.
date. Not even a release date. Like, come on. And plus, this is
Really?
going literally. This is literally going everywhere.
Hello, everyone. I'm
No way to open this shut. Opening up with this is interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird, interesting move, but okay.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2.
Gotta plug that Switch 2 in right there.
So please tune in for that as well.
Gotta plug that.
Rightfully
stuff in.
so. Rightfully so.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix. Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits?
The thing is, with this particular game, this is literally going to PC, PS5, PS4, at least I think PS4, Switch, Switch 2, Xbox. Like, it's going everywhere. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Escape from dire straits.
Escape from Dire Straits. Never even heard of this game. Is this an indie game?
How is this? Oxygen 1%. This isn't that multiplayer game, is it?
2 minutes.
Maybe?
until
I don't really know.
oxygen 0.
I've never even heard of this. Great way to start your game off with a little girl screaming, "Help me."
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track
Hey then.
down Iris.
I want an HD, A Link Between Worlds port, please. I mean, I guess we'll see.
Conduct interviews to
But
investigate
I
Iris's
want my
whereabouts.
Twilight Princess Wind Waker
Dive
HD
into subjects'
port to the
dreams
Switch
to
finally.
reveal clues hidden
Dude, I just want Wind Waker, man. Just give me my damn Wind Waker.
I want my freaking Twilight Princess, man. Like, I love both games, but Twilight Princess, man, that's my jam. I love that game.
It was good. It was definitely good. Those are like the last like big
Those are-
Zelda games I probably actually had interest in.
Those, yeah, well, because they're the last of the old school,
reality and dream.
Yeah, that old school style.
style. Plus, they're kind of just iconic, especially things like Wind Waker and so.
Somnium Files.
Oh, dude, so good, man.
All right,
But just
July
make a sequel, dude.
2025.
Just make a Wind
Keep
Waker
in mind,
sequel.
that's after the Switch is going to be released already, so.
Unleash the supernatural.
You know, I just,
How is this?
it says detective, I don't know. Yeah, I was just wondering, is this Direct supposed to have first party Nintendo games?
A classic Atlas action RPG.
It didn't specify,
It didn't
so it's
specify.
probably.
I would hope.
Gameplay.
Oh. Oh, it is from Sega. I thought so. This looks like the same art style of Shin Megami Tensei.
It definitely has that. Yeah, it has that same art style.
Yeah. Really cool. It's Sega, so that makes sense.
To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series.
Yeah, Devil Summoner. Yeah, this is literally same team.
Giant ass wolf just running through the streets right there.
Was this must have been like another like side game.
To strike an enemy's weak point.
Yeah, kind of like B team is potentially working on it.
Is the key to
Yeah, this is literally just the same like demons and stuff from the series.
demons can also be useful outside.
I mean, it makes sense to use assets over again, but yeah.
Powers are helpful in
Jack
finding
Frost.
solutions during investigations.
Oh, I think his name's like Moki. Yeah,
I don't even know how well these games do personally, so I don't have any opinions on them or anything like that. So
I have no. I mean, I think the like the regular games are famous and stuff like that popular, but these like little like side ones or whatever, I have no idea.
right, exactly. Like it's like the oh god, that could easily be a Switch 2 same day or same week release if the June release date is to be believed.
Sure, most of these are probably. I mean, they're gonna show games coming out most likely throughout all of summer.
Right. So again, why not just show this in the Switch 2 stuff?
I don't know, man.
Bandai Namco Shadow Labyrinth. Okay. Oh, we got like a 2D side scroller Metrovania style stuff.
Who is this spherical stranger?
Oh, is this not the
Your battle for survival.
what's it called, the Pac-Man, that new Pac-Man game, or
Oh, it might be. Yeah. Maybe.
I think it is.
I vaguely remember the original trailer, so I can't tell you for sure.
And combine with Puck
Just because it has a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Pac-Man
Yep, there it
guy, I'm
is.
pretty
Yep,
sure,
yep,
yeah.
yep. Yep, there it is.
But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world.
An interesting way to
I
reinvent.
love the art.
Pac-Man.
Absolutely love the art.
Can temporarily fuse into
It's a Metroidvania, I think, too.
Okay.
It's so cool, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm digging it. I mean, granted, I'm down for almost any Metroidvania game, so
your prey. You'll collect
Same. I was gonna say, if it's Metroidvania, I'm typically down.
yeah.
used to enhance your abilities.
And I think this is going to every platform, so this is actually, I'm definitely, if this gets a Switch 2 port, I'll definitely pick it up. I mean, I know it'll be on Switch, it'll be playable on Switch 2. I just hope that there's like a Switch 2 60 FPS update or something like that. For a Metroidvania game like this, you need 60 FPS. You need it.
They make a goth Pac-Man game. Is that what they would say?
Yeah, it was announced back
but
at
you would buy
the,
the Bobby.
at
It's
the
just for
Game
you.
Awards, wasn't it?
I don't remember that. Game Awards this year was a blur.
Patapon. Whoa.
Give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Patapon advances them forward,
This looks like something my nephews would play.
while Patapon.
Patapon was like the shit back then.
There's a game that my nephew plays. He's like 5 years old. He plays a game very similar to this. It might be a different, like, just version of the game that's obviously available only in Japan, I think. 'Cause I've never seen it played in, like, any other country. But this just screams, like, we'll do super well in Japan and maybe other places, but definitely Japan.
So you can advance to the beat of your own drum. Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch
Why?
July 11th.
I don't know if you've heard, Bobby, but apparently the news going on right now is that June is our Switch 2 release date.
Welcome to Zephyr.
That would make sense if the rumor of the April 2nd pre-order starting
Right.
is true.
Yep.
This is where your
Yeah.
life.
I would
forgot
personally be
about that
super
too,
shocked
yeah.
if the
Pre-orders.
Switch 2 did not have pre-orders after that Switch 2 Direct. So
It's gonna suck, man. It's gonna be like,
This immersive
I think be scrolling through Twitter every 5 seconds to see who's going live and shit. It's gonna be annoying.
If
hey, at least you don't have to
they're,
deal with the lottery system that I have to deal with.
growing crops and
so we have to just deal with bots, Talon.
That's true
Yeah.
too. Well, again, that's where I'm a little skeptical about Nintendo claiming that they've got this scalper thing under control.
as bizarre sales
Because I'm just like,
you'll
you
help
better
once
fucking have it under
game's
control and
market
ready to go.
its former splendor. You can also
Just that's gonna be a pain, man.
It is. It's gonna be a major pain.
Dude, and I have a meeting at like 10 a.m. too, so
special someone.
I'll be
Wait, what
so
time is it there
screwed.
right now for you?
It's 10 a.m. right now, or 10 9. I meant like for the Switch 2 day.
Oh yeah.
That day I have a meeting at like 10, so
Oh, that
Oh, I have
sucks.
an appointment at like 8:30. Ugh.
Yeah.
I
Guess I'll be with Hydras then.
Be screwed.
Winds of change are coming.
God, Woven, this game
Well,
looks
the direct-
pretty darn good.
Story of Seasons Grand
If I had a
Bazaar
slow
launches on
clap
Nintendo
meme right now,
Switch
I'm-
system, August 27th.
I'm excited about that Dragon Quest. That looks good. The 3 was good.
Oh, 3 is amazing. Yeah, I'm just surprised they didn't have an actual release date. They said 2025. I figured Square would be leaving that for the Switch 2 like release, like window release.
No, it'll probably be like a holiday, like the last one, because the last one sold so good.
That's
because of
true
holiday.
too. Yeah. Or at least
And Square needs all the help they can get right now.
that's true too. But again,
Oh my god, Metroid Prime 4 now.
shut up.
Sorry. I got so excited.
You
It
are,
just looks
yeah.
like
It is Metroid
4.
Prime 4 Beyond.
Oh my god, it is.
Wow, let's go. Let's go.
It's actually, we're gonna get a release date,
You better give
baby.
me an effing release date here, Nintendo. Yo. New suit? Kind of, maybe.
Like,
I don't-
it's like
Oh my
April 1st,
God.
2025. So there's no hope of it being on the Switch 2.
I mean, it's,
we're gonna get
it's definitely
gameplay.
a.
Let's go.
Here, Samus
Dude,
finds a verdict
Euros?
Looks beautiful.
center.
Love it, bro. Such a Nintendo name.
I mean, it's such a
That actually is
Metroid
the
name.
best art direction I've seen on the Switch, probably.
Expectedly
Yeah.
transported to.
Yeah. I mean, Bobby, this kid's been in development for like 20 years.
Well, yeah.
Path forward.
I'm hoping that they got like everything down.
I'm surprised you two remember Metroid Prime.
Dude, I played all the originals on the
Metroid
GameCube.
head. I'm such a Metroid head. GameCube, bro.
Yeah.
Metroid was like GameCube days, bro, and DS.
Yeah, hell
like,
yeah.
Premium day and Game Boy. Game
Dude,
Boy
look at
Advance.
those creatures.
You were like a
Dude, those are
fetus,
some improvements over. Yo,
Oh, yeah,
and we got
dude.
gameplay. Let's go.
Nice. Looks 60 FPS.
I would hope so. I mean, it's gonna be a cross-gen release, so.
Dude, that means they're gonna probably announce Tallen the freaking 2 and 3 then.
Oh,
Prime
they
2 and
have
3.
to. They have to.
They have to now, yeah. That means we're definitely gonna get that.
Psychic.
Oh my god, Talon's gonna be a shadow drop. I'm calling
Psychic
it now.
abilities,
It's gonna be a
dude.
shadow
Let's
drop.
go.
A shadow drop like today, where they go, it's available.
It's going to, yeah.
If it is, I'm staying up
Psychic
all night to play it.
abilities. What?
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her.
Now it's just
What?
control, guys. Come on.
What is he doing? He's going through the monsters? What is he doing?
That's good. Not like that.
All right. Incorporate into some puzzles. I get makes sense. I mean, typical
I'm all
Metroid
for it,
Prime
guys.
fashion, you're gonna lose all your abilities and then regain a bunch of them. So.
Oh shoot, is that the Chozo?
No, that's not the Chozo. No,
Is this the new alien form?
it's a new alien. Yeah, it's probably similar to
Wow.
Metroid Prime 2.
You see that foliage?
Yeah, that was really good. Metroids!
Good.
Metroids are back! Hell yeah. Obvious dub, but
Oh my god, they are back.
Are beginning to weave a new tale.
God!
Oh,
release
no
dates.
date?
No dates!
What? No way.
Oh god, Nintendo, you mother!
Oh my god.
Oh, hang on,
That
hang on,
means
hang on,
I don't-
What is this? What is this? Hang on. Oh,
Oh my god, new suit.
new suit. Let's go.
You see?
Oh my god, it's freaking sick.
That is a beautiful suit.
Oh, that ass suit.
We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
I just want a release date.
Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
All right, I mean, we still have 15 minutes left, so I mean, okay, automatically, just for me personally, it is 100% worth it to at least have seen Metroid Prime 2. But at the same time, I'm just like, why not see the for the Switch 2? Urgh.
That transforms
Sorry.
into a magical
Man.
Some remote control, the battering type shit.
fashionista of the cursed
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly what
kind
it
of.
was.
No. Nintendo?
elixirs.
Yeah, that was
and
weird.
Serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and
But hey, it was for a
With help from Yzma,
Disney
you can
game,
upgrade
Disney villain
your
game,
ingredients
apparently.
to produce some wildly wicked creations. The potions you make can
I just want to go back and like analyze that entire Metroid Prime 4 thing. All I care about.
every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen?
All right, this will 100% be worth it. We saw Metroid Prime 4 at the halfway mark. Give us that Zelda HD collection of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker at the end.
They do that, Zelda Twitter's gonna lose their mind.
Oh, Zelda Twitter, Zelda everything is going to lose their mind. Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, guys. Metroid Prime 4 is hype, dude.
oh, it
It's
is. It is
just hype.
absolutely hype. I don't care that it is a smaller IP and everything. Dude, for me, it's fucking awesome. Takes me back to those GameCube days. I actually went down to the Hollywood Video and rented the first Metroid Prime way back when. I didn't have enough money to buy, because when I got my GameCube originally, I ended up buying Mario Sunshine, I think, is what I originally bought. And I didn't have enough money to get
That's
Metroid Prime at the time. And so I
That's what
just,
everybody bought. Hell.
yeah, so that's what, so I had to rent it, and I rented it like 3 weekends in a row, and I beat it. And then when Metroid Prime 2 was announced, I saved my money and I bought Metroid Prime 2.
Explore this whimsical world on the road to
It's this
graduation
game.
and beyond.
I don't know,
Are you ready for a
kind of a random.
It's so crazy. You do like such a,
Sim
you do like
farm
such a big
simulator.
reveal of like. I was gonna say you do such a big reveal of like Metroid Prime 4, and then you go to like back to these
I know
games. I'm
you
just
go to
like,
these
oh,
little
man.
things. I'm just like, come on.
I'm taking out now, man. You can't just do that.
I know.
To me. I'm taking out.
I don't even care. I'm just like,
Why did they just throw
whatever.
it in the middle of the presentation? Like, what do they have to end this with then? If that's not the ending.
mystical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity?
Really makes me wonder what the ending's gonna be.
You'll explore
I'm saying, like, that's not your ending. Then what is?
Wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanted
All right, we got like a Metroidvania old man Cranky Kong style game. I'm digging it.
Yeah, it's Hollow Knight old man.
Pretty much, yeah. But no, the whole cane thing was like Cranky Kong from Donkey Kong.
40th anniversary of Gradius with a include Gradius.
Gradius. Now you're talking my
Wow,
language.
this is like, whew, this takes me back.
Gradius 2,
No idea what this is.
and Salamander 2. Some
I
titles come
only
with
know about
multiple
this game because my
versions,
friend actually
including ones
got
for
it on his
different regions
PC
and
way back when we were
launch
kids.
Plus, take the helm in a brand
Don't ask me
new
how
Dude,
exactly he
Twitter's
got it. I'm sure it wasn't exactly normal.
People on Twitter are already complaining its direct sucks.
I mean, it's-
That's because Twitter sucks.
It's
I'm
not,
like, bro,
it's
to
definitely
be
not bad. I mean,
fair,
granted, I saw Metroid Prime
Yeah.
4, so it's automatically an 8 out of 10 for me personally. But
Yeah, I'm content with what I've expected to get from this because I really didn't know what to expect from this. But
yeah,
it's still not a choice to do all this. But I guess this is just a way to highlight probably a lot of the smaller titles coming to Switch. They probably didn't want to mix this in with the big stuff. Dude, that means next week, Talon, like we might be getting some crazy stuff, dude. We might be getting like a bunch of things.
I'm gonna be ready to go next week.
Like new Mario.
I actually
the
might
wild
get my
breed.
wife to join me in the stream. Like she's actually pretty excited for the Switch too. Said I might
Yeah, it's
join you.
gonna be a big one, man.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
This will do well in Japan.
Stores galore.
This will
Tamagotchi Plaza.
this will get eaten up here.
Tamagotchis were still a thing.
They're still pretty popular over here.
And
Really? That's crazy.
at the afternoon tea shop.
Of course, mostly for
12
kids, but yeah,
wonderful stores
they're
need
still well
your
known.
help. Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop.
I hope you get to make a dress, Bobby. I know you'll be down for that.
In doing so,
Oh, yeah.
you get to meet more Tamagotchi.
He loves Tamagotchi. He has one too.
Livelier than before.
I had one at one point when they were originally popular, which is, I think, before you both were born.
Somebody at my school definitely had it once when I was like a kid. They're like those are like digital things, but
Yeah.
I didn't have them personally.
All right, you got 10 minutes, Nintendo. Oh, Pokemon?
Was it 30 minutes? Is it?
It said it's
Dude,
30
Portal
minutes,
3.
wasn't it?
Oh my
Ooh,
God, they do
Pokemon.
have Pokemon here. What?
Wow, I'm
Oh my
actually
gosh,
kinda shocked.
I just missed out.
I mean, granted, they're not really showing
That's
much.
so funny.
But yeah, this is rehashed stuff they showed already.
Oh, I thought they were gonna show a whole thing.
Oh, well,
You'll begin your
I
wait.
think they are.
I mean, they're definitely showing a little bit more gameplay, I would say. But
Yeah, they're gonna show. I mean, it's a little bit more. I think probably.
Metropolis.
That'd be a lot.
It also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games. Lumio City.
So it is only Lumio City.
to make it easier for people
Yeah.
and Pokemon
Eh.
to coexist.
I had a small slither of hope it might go outside the town, but
redevelopment plan.
it will.
Here, we'll get a glimpse.
As long as we get a Switch 2 like
people of Lumio City.
bump in performance, that's all I care about.
Scattered
Yeah,
all
that's.
over
I would
town
love to see that for
are
Scarlet and
wild
Violet. Like,
Those
please.
games need it.
These areas are special environments
Please.
where wild
It's so
Pokemon
crazy that this is in here right
live
now.
Even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here.
Still can't believe that the game takes place in the city, man. It's so crazy.
If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are
I think that's
Pokemon
nice
that
considering the last one is,
outside
you know,
zones, too.
set, what, like 500 years in the past or
Some of them
whatever.
can even be found
I think he's more talking
but,
about just the
the
environments, 'cause
Legends games.
Legends
Legends games
Arceus
are always about, like,
had a
exploration
ton
and stuff.
of
you know?
different areas to go into. Lots of different ways that things looked.
But dude, it was also they were super like exploration.
Oh, here we
based
go,
too,
Nightfall.
City's aura transforms.
It'll be like
Highly
Dying
skilled
Light.
Trainers are invited to participate in a tournament. The ZA Royale.
It's just like
Trainers
the
will
most
work in
sketchiest thing
battle
that
zones.
you could get in a Nintendo game, being like, it's the dark ways of Pokemon battling.
If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
This music is slapping, though.
I mean, yeah.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
Damn, you just literally assassinate the Pokemon behind you.
Ash game, dude, Ash looks sick.
Yeah, I'm good with them doing stuff like this. Like, please.
I'm all for the new battle changes. I want to see how well it works out.
Make the next
Mechas are back, baby.
like the next Pokemon like Expedition 33 where it's all real time, like turn based.
Yeah.
Start at rank Z and work your way up to 26 ranks. Ooh.
That'll be a grind.
Wish granted.
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered.
I'm more curious for the 3 starters if they're gonna have those new evolutions at the end, like they did for Arceus.
Apparently, I mean, I don't know if that accounts for the evolutions, but apparently something went out that said that there's not going to be any like confirmed new Pokemon. But I don't know if that includes like evolutions.
I mean, technically Legends Arceus didn't, but what I'm saying is like with Cyndaquil, the Typhlosion was a ghost fire Pokemon, right? So are they going to do that with the 3 starters for this game is what I'm more asking. So
Yo, Humble Choice this month is amazing.
what do they got?
Pacific Drive, Homeworld 3, Wild Hearts, Tales of Kinzara, Gravity Circuit, Sir Whoop-Ass Racing, and Cavern of Dreams
Damn,
for
that is a good-
$12.
Damn, that is a
Like,
damn. I mean, Tales of Kanzara, that's like worth it on its own, but all those other games as well.
It was
Damn,
awesome.
that's
oh,
awesome.
Pacific Drive, yeah, and I heard Wild Hearts is really good, but the performance is terrible.
I have heard that, so definitely be careful of that performance.
Yeah. It's
The hell?
okay.
What game is
Maybe 6
this?
and hold.
Looks like that random short TikTok social media thing where you have to like speak into the thing and you like go through a shape or something. What the
New
heck?
Rhythm Heaven game? Is this like a big franchise or something, or a series?
I have absolutely no
Sounds
idea.
familiar.
Yeah, Talon, if anyone's gonna know, it's you living in Japan.
I don't know what the shit this is. Lemon, I turned the stream on and this is the shit I see.
You missed Metroid Prime, Lemon.
You missed Metroid Prime from dude, Lemon, it looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, Rhythm Heaven is like it's a popular rhythm-based game published by Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at the cute cats.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't for me, but you know, it's
Got a
cool.
water bottle jumping with a human.
This is giving me like WarioWare like vibes.
This is
Yeah.
literally this is literally WarioWare without the warrior.
That was
May 26,
Rhythm
nice.
Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese.
I thought you were gonna say that was it. I was about to say, what the hell?
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear?
God, your pessimism was very
Looking
talented.
forward to it.
I mean, again, so far I've enjoyed the look at the Pac-Man Metrovania game and then the Metroid Prime 4 stuff.
Please take a look.
Wait, what? What?
With
What do they ask? Xbox Game Pass?
game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system,
Uh-huh.
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one.
Okay.
Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Yeah.
But what if digital games could be
It's like an
as
eSIM.
flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with.
What?
Introducing the virtual game card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Okay.
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Okay.
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
Okay. I don't see how this is any different than a downloaded game.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
Two Nintendo Switch systems. You can eject
This
a
has to be
virtual
because
game
of
card
Switch
from
2.
one and load it
A way to
onto the
transfer
system.
your games or something? I don't.
Oh,
that makes no sense.
Now
maybe.
you can play this game on the
No,
only
you
thing I
might be
think of.
right.
wherever
But
and
wouldn't-
This
whenever
shouldn't be.
you
This shouldn't be here.
want.
This should be in next week's direct.
Game card.
Yeah.
But I mean,
With virtual
But I'm confused though. Like if I buy a digital version of, let's say, Mario Kart 8 on my Switch, shouldn't I just be able to re-download it when I get another Switch using the same Nintendo online account?
Yeah, you can. That's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the point of this? Am I missing something?
Ooh, letting the family group members. Okay, now we're talking.
Now we're talking. Okay. This I
so
get.
we can
Yeah, you can share with the family. Got it. Okay.
So guys, we're jumping on a family account. That's what I'm saying here. Gotcha.
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised we don't have a family. I thought you guys were on the direct family account already, but I'll get Hydros to get you guys
We
on
have
it.
one?
Yeah, we do. Hydros and I are both on it. My wife's even on it. So.
Oh,
Now
snap.
Tallen's gonna lend us all the cool Japanese games that we
Yeah, we're gonna get all the games now. We can split it out.
Wait, 14 days? What?
They got 14 days to play.
Oh, weird. Okay.
I assume you can relend it.
I'm about to say,
but
yeah.
it's like-
Hopefully you can relend
it's
it.
gotta
If
be
you
like a-
can't.
This is gonna be the weirdest thing ever, bro.
That is extremely interesting to
This
say
is
the least.
a crazy slide to have.
I'm not
this
gonna lie
directed
though. I'm
out.
still mostly buying physical games. I'm still mostly.
We added a system update in late April.
Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
All right, they got 3 minutes. So what's this last Nintendo's game?
Just so good. We're still a little bit confused by that,
What
but
the heck is this?
Oh no, they're doing a
Xbox.
High on Life.
Xbox stuff.
High on Life is the definition of Game Pass fodder. Sorry.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, it is.
the game
yeah.
was exceptionally mid.
you're crazy, dude. That game was fun. I had a
Star
good time
Oh,
Overdrive.
you
with it.
stop it! Stop it! That game
It's
was
fun.
no, it like I guess the dialogue was fun, but the combat was like ooh.
Well, yeah. I think that was that studio's first game. But
No,
it was
it's not.
fun. I thought it was fun.
They
It
made
wasn't
some.
Squanch Games?
No, they made like a couple VR titles that were actually really good,
Oh, okay, never mind.
and then they made an FPS that was like not great. You remember those like old Rick and Morty VR games? Those were Squanch games.
Oh, I've never played those games. I didn't really.
I see.
Got Tallen. No Metroid Prime 2 and 3. What's going on?
Yeah, that's.
Grub got gas.
What are they doing, Tallen? You gonna get Metroid Prime 4 before we get 2 and 3 remasters?
Granted, I'm still.
Will.
Better.
God damn it, bro.
How can they not have the Prime 2 and 3 out HDs?
Is this a
Don't
Game
they
Boy
think
Advance
of?
port that they didn't upscale? Like,
That's what it looks
Talent
like.
that I can think of is that Prime 4 doesn't come out until like November or something,
I would
like
say the
fall,
winter.
winter or
it
something.
probably won't.
And then
No.
the remasters will come out like that September direct or something, most
Realistically, I
likely.
expect Prime 4 to come out in like August
Sucks.
because a new Mario game will most likely come out in the winter holiday time.
After finishing the main story, you can test your metal.
High on Life wasn't that bad. Absolute 7 out of 10.
What histories will you uncover?
yeah,
through the
I could say 7, maybe.
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
That's 100% a Game Boy Advance game.
It looks like it.
It was not upscaled.
Remastered out today. Oh wow, so that's their shadow drop today.
What is this?
Series of beautiful puzzle games.
Give me any kind of weird art style puzzle game and I am down.
Filled with
But it
stunning
looks like it.
landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and
Nice.
mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow People. A different
Outsmart the
journey
Crow
awaits in
People.
Monument Valley 2.
That's just my whole life goal, so
Yeah.
I get it.
Motherhood, as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first 2 Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore.
Damn, I thought they were about
the
to
world's
and
life.
Legend of Zelda
Monument
HD
Valley
collection.
setting sail on Nintendo
I mean, dude,
Switch
there's gotta be one
this
big
summer.
thing, right?
There's gotta be
more,
one
like,
thing at
big
the end
thing.
because
There's
it's
gotta be
already
one
30
big
minutes
thing.
now.
Surely that wasn't the Nintendo's digital whatever.
Oh, is this it? Mario Golf 2? No.
No.
Oh no. Is it
No,
Mario Golf?
okay, it's Nintendo. They have to do some kind of Nintendo thing at the end. No, they always do
Something.
Yeah,
Or,
usually.
or like a major third party, you know?
something.
Yeah.
Time your button press.
Well, we got everybody's golf right now.
And take your shot.
This is damn she. Oh, never mind.
Lilo's just like,
Keep that one to myself.
ting.
In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer.
Funny to have this here, knowing that like Mario Golf is like
I'm about to
such a
say,
big
yeah,
thing.
Mario Golf on the system and everything, and honestly, kind of looks a lot better graphically wise.
I mean, oh, dude, it's like definitely better.
I mean, hey, all right, whatever. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this looks early Switch.
Yeah, this looks like
in terms
back
of-
in
I don't know.
2017.
And get ready to tee off.
I feel like the placement for this is just so odd. Like you throw this in the middle when we're all like, you know, talking about something else.
Yeah, not at the end of your thing.
Like not at the end, we're all waiting for the last big thing.
No, we got some kind
Yo!
of Avengers Marvel thing.
Some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in
I'm
the
down.
fight against evil.
Oh gosh.
Pair up two heroes,
Marvel
Yes!
Cosmic Invasion. Okay.
including the likes of
A beat 'em up.
A beat 'em up. Yeah, I'm all for it.
Is it
I
really?
like your typical little beat 'em ups like
That's
this.
crazy. Old school beat 'em up. I'm down.
Titans to aerial aces. You can mix and match a variety of heroes.
Why
from
did I
an
think that was
amazing
Captain
array of
Falcon for a second?
possibilities. And swap between your team of two at any time.
Tallen, is
Huh?
Captain America and the Falcon? Please.
To overwhelm your foe.
No, like Captain Falcon from like Smash Brothers, Nintendo. Like,
I know. Just saying. Captain America and the Falcon because it's Marvel.
yep.
The battle
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
begins when
This is an odd choice of characters to play as.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
I mean, it all depends
Wait,
on.
never
I mean,
mind. Is it
it's
more?
obviously a intro trailer, so.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Oh, Dot Emu's making this? Holy shit.
As a tag team of
Pretty cool.
different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Oh God.
Please take a look.
Please
Internet.
be Zelda. That'd be so great.
Come on, do it.
Zelda. Nope.
Nope.
Pain.
Pain.
Did Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing, from the looks of it.
Oh, you've got to be.
It's Animal Crossing. I
It's
told you, Talon, Animal Crossing.
You did.
Or I said,
Wait, is
they're
this-
smart.
wait,
This
is
is not
this-
Animal Crossing.
this is Animal
No, this might
This
not
is
be.
not Animal Crossing.
No, it's not.
This is like a me verse.
It's like a Miiverse
It's
thing.
like a
yeah.
Miiverse Animal Crossing thing.
Or I told you they'd be smart if they had Animal Crossing.
This is like Miitopia, like part 2. Is that
might
that's not
be.
the first one was called?
Could
Like
be, I
Miitopia.
guess.
Tomodachi Life, living the dream.
This is like.
Okay.
Oh my gosh,
Yay!
guys.
Great way to end your direct, Nintendo. Yeah.
I'm not
26.
I'm not gonna lie. I usually try to remain positive, but this is probably the most underwhelming ending to a Nintendo
This is,
Direct
yeah,
I've seen
for an
in a long
ending.
time.
This is the.
Show me what you got.
Dude, I still don't understand why Prime 4 wasn't the last thing that they showed. I have
Why
no
was
idea.
Prime in
Because
the
they already revealed
middle?
it. Because they already revealed it.
Who cares?
matter?
They just showed new gameplay. You just throw that in the end. They don't care. That's not how you end
In
this.
over 10 years.
First new entry in over 10 years.
Trailer, we saw Miiverse
Yay, okay, whatever.
out at sea.
Yes, man. There must have been a crowd waiting for this.
I guess.
We hope you're
Whatever. We got more Metroid Prime 4 gameplay at least. I'm at least happy with that. But
Yeah.
again, I'm still questioning why we had this in the first place.
So far.
And honestly, dude, I think it was just to get the smaller titles out the way. I'll tell you this: next week, I think is going to be.
Oh,
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
oh,
It's
what?
not a game.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Is it Game Pass?
Thank you for watching.
No, they wouldn't put in Game Pass. So why would you think they would put Game Pass?
Because it's weird
shut up, I wanna
Nintendo.
listen.
They do stuff.
to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
Oh, improved communication from Nintendo.
Called Nintendo Today,
Yo!
Nintendo today. Okay.
which functions like a daily calendar. In the app,
I mean,
you can view different
Yeah,
Nintendo
I'll
events.
say something. What I'm gonna say
Also
afterwards.
delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
I gotta go stay at Chin's apartment and go to the Nintendo store.
Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on
I could go to tomorrow if I wanted to.
News about Nintendo Switch
Oh, look at
2
me. I live in Tokyo. I can go to the Nintendo store anytime I want.
and
No,
direct
no, 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 no.
Nintendo Today app as well.
I'm Tallen. I live in
Today
Tokyo.
will be available to download on smart
We're going to call you Tokyo Talon from now on.
Oh,
Any
this is really what we're getting?
account can use the app, so please
That's
try
why we
it
have
out.
media outlets, man.
If you, I think this is more for your casual gamers, not so much if you keep
I
up to
hope you
date on
enjoy using
news like we
Nintendo
do.
Today.
I don't think it's really going to show anything new or anything like that. So
Yeah, this is 100% for Nintendo
I
people who are
don't even think
Nintendo.
casual.
only.
I don't even think casual gamers are gonna download that.
Thank you for watching.
hard
They
to say.
might.
I doubt it, bro.
All right, right here, right
That was
now, rank
whack.
it 1 out of 10. How do you rank the direct?
A 2 out of 10.
2 out of
I'm
10.
just kidding. I mean, Metro Prime makes it at least a 5 out of 10.
He
I'll
already
say
said an
that.
8, didn't he? He said it's an. Oh no, that was Talon.
That
He
was
said
I
me,
it's
didn't
an
say
eight.
yeah.
That was talented.
Yeah, so Talon's.
don't-
Already, we already know it's an 8 because he said at
the more-
least an 8.
I need to lower it just because of that ending. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for me. Metroid Prime
Giving it
alone
a
though
5 out of
is
10.
amazing. I'm actually all good for Metroid Prime 4. I'm all happy to see. Everything else, I'm just like, again, what was the point of this? Just what was
Yeah,
the point?
this is very clearly. The only reason they had Metroid was because they very clearly were just like, okay, this is like the last stuff for this.
I'm going to be, the moment we get more actual real information on Metroid Prime 4's like release date, and we start to get the Prime 2 and Prime 3 HD remasters released, I'm going to be going so hard on content for that I'm going to be like, I want Metroid Prime 4 to blow Nintendo's expectations out of the water so badly. To be like, you mother effers, put the amazing Metroid Prime 4 in this honestly lackluster direct right here. Like, you should be ashamed of yourselves. You seriously should. That should have been in the Switch 2 direct next week. God. I don't.
Yeah, this was a very weird direct, man. I mean, we kind of covered it and we talked about it already, but it is such a weird placement right next to the big thing of next week. Like, I almost kind of wished that they didn't even just do this at all, and like maybe did this after Switch 2, because it's like a bit of a weird, like, underwhelming kind of feeling, and then going into next week, I guess you'll feel more excited. I don't know. It's such a weird timing for this direct and in the placement of this, because I feel like everybody at this point was just like super excited for Switch 2, and like this was like the next big Nintendo beat was going to be like everything about Switch 2. So it was a weird,
I mean,
oddly
like-
placed.
Like this right here,
direct,
like
you know?
like Shadow Labyrinth right here and everything like that. It was cool to see gameplay of this, and the moment we saw this, I'm like, okay, cool. And then the moment this finished off, then we went over into a couple of small games, and then we went into Metroid Prime right here. And I was just like, okay, Direct's picking up here. I'm like, where this is going? And then after that, it just like fell off a cliff. I was just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. And then also mixing in the whole like virtual game card thing. I honestly, dude, that didn't even need to be in the direct at all. That could have just been
That seems
like,
more like something you'd want to put
I
for the
don't know.
Switch 2 to reaffirm that your games on Switch are
Yeah.
going to work on Switch 2. Why wouldn't that be in that one?
yeah, that's a weird thing to have here. It should have either been in that, or honestly, it could have just been like a part of like a press release or like a news thing that went out or something. I don't know. Like, it's such a weird thing for that. But weird thing for that, because even though watching that, it still felt a little confusing. I think the main point of that really was to just like get ready for like the Switch 2. And
Yeah,
like,
it was
if
to
you
get
keep
things
your
out of the
game
way.
like 100%, I think that was the main thing for. But even then, I think most people are gonna watch that, and you know, I don't think it really made sense too much. Like, I think it was still a bit confusing, but yeah, it was weird overall.
Yep. Woven 4 out of 4 for a Metroid Prime 4 out of 10. Yeah. I gotta admit, the Prime 4 art though,
Alone though.
crap, it looks amazing.
Oh man, dude, that game. Oh,
Creature
the game's so
designs,
good.
dude, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that one.
Classic Metroid Prime enemies, I'm all for it.
Dude, no date, man. That's so crazy.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. That's one thing I
I'm
want to
so
do.
bummed.
Are waiting to strike.
I hope does that mean that they're like potentially like could delay it or something? I really hope not, man.
I mean, it's
Oh,
been
man.
5 years since it got rebooted.
Has it? Jesus.
Okay, missiles there. Okay, cool.
As she explores the planet,
I just hope these psychic powers are actually like legit and good and not like corruptions phase on mode. I hated that thing, honestly.
These powers
I don't even. It's been so long. I don't even remember that as much. The psychic thing does look pretty neat. I mean, I'm excited about the new suit. That's always gonna be a good time.
Oh, the new suit looks amazing.
Yeah,
the
I
thing
can't
I
wait to
did-
see like what kind of thing it does for you.
In terms of like abilities and everything, I think Prime 2 was always my favorite in terms of the like skills and abilities you got, followed by Prime 1. Prime 3 was kind of in my personal opinion. Damn, I mean the art again. Metro Prime 4 art looks amazing.
I forgot that they had Pokemon here. That's another one.
Yeah,
that's
they
like,
did have Pokemon. That was a good one.
Like
I
it's
think
so
it
crazy
didn't
that
hit as
Pokemon
hard
was
for
thrown in.
me
It's
just
about-
because we had that Pokemon Direct like a couple weeks ago.
after being
Yeah,
I was
but
just like,
also
okay,
not for nothing. But you know what? A big thing is placement. Like they threw that in the middle. I feel like too, and then it got. But I feel like I forgot about it because there's like 20 other games that for me I just didn't care too much about. Like that. If anything, that should have been like the showstopper. If anything, it's. They did some weird placements with games here. Like
The
they
placements
kept
were
the bigger ones like in
extremely
the
weird.
middle.
They were extremely weird.
Felt really weird. Like, because then they open up with, oh, okay, it was Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest is a pretty cool one to open up to. But, like, I don't know. To have both of those big, like, titles in the middle, man, it kind of felt like it ended off really, like, just,
Dude, this new this
lackluster.
suit
It
right
felt
here,
weird.
this gives me like Metroid Prime 2, the light suit at the end of the light suit kind of vibes. That's what it gives me. Like looking at this, badass. Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
not gonna lie, badass. But yeah, overall though, I think the direct was kind of meh. But Metroid Prime 4 for me personally, absolutely love it. You could have thrown in absolutely nothing, given me 3 minutes of Metroid Prime 4. I would have said, okay, cool direct. But everything else kind of definitely just brought it down. I'm not gonna lie. So.
Crazy.
Bobby, did you leave?
Yeah.
Are you still in here?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I'm really confused about the structure of how they did that. It seems really
It was very weird. I don't know.
yeah. So like it's just like like Tamagotchi, like, and it's like you guys said, I have to assume they're saving stuff for like next week, right? Like we have to assume that.
Yeah, the
I
big
mean, yeah,
first party
I mean,
titles
I
for
think
sure. Yeah.
Anyone with a functioning brain would know that this was meant to get some certain stuff out of the way, obviously. Again, why they would do it right now and not like a week beforehand is beyond me, I guess. Or why not try to make your Switch 2 one a little longer or anything like that. But the placement, especially of the quote unquote reveals or showing certain things off, is just like again, Metroid Prime. Again, I get it. It's not a Mario or Zelda or anything. Why is this not in your Switch 2 Direct? Right? Unless you're going to have more there, which I'm fine with. But why not have it there? Why is Pokemon just randomly slotted in like for 2/3 placement or something like that? Why? It's very weird placement. And then you have a Tamagotchi game at the very end of it, which I get it. There is an audience for that. But why is that your closing like trailer? That does not make sense to me personally. Again, I know Nintendo's gonna Nintendo and all that stuff. It's just so effing weird.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. Is I think that like Nintendo got a Nintendo. They do weird stuff, and there's not much you can really do about it, unfortunately. It's they make strange decisions, but they also seem like they know what they're doing because like they still sell a ton of systems and stuff.
Yeah, people are still gonna buy and everything,
Oh,
They have that
exactly.
type of fan base that like no matter what they can do whatever they want. But they do such weird things though. Like they're never gonna stop doing such weird things. And at the end there, like can we talk about the whole like announcement thing? Like what was that about? Like I have to go back and rewatch it, but they were like going on a whole tangent about like, we'll always do Nintendo Directs, but this is like our new way we want to start like giving out information or whatever. I don't know. That to me was just a weird thing too. Like didn't need to be there. I don't see the I don't see the point of that, but that could have just been announced like through the news media or something, like how we found about Nintendo Music. It could have been something like that. Like it didn't need to be in direct. I just thought that was another weird thing to take up like 5 minutes of time, but it's just me. I don't know.
No, I definitely agree with that. It's It's a very, like Bobby said, it's a very Nintendo weird ass thing to do. So
Yeah.
was this Ghost of Yotei reconfirms 2025 release window. Okay. I'll for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet will not release probably until at minimum late 2026, probably 2027. Yeah, it's kind of expected. I think if you're expecting that game in 2025, that's definitely a no way. Isn't today also the Kingdom Hearts 4 or Kingdom Hearts at 23rd anniversary or something like that?
I'll bring up Kingdom Hearts 4 with Lethal in
Oh
here.
crap, I forgot Lethal. Yeah.
You just upset him. Like he's not even talking anymore.
I'm sorry, Lethal. Don't worry. You'll be able to cloud stream it on your Switch 2 a year after it releases. But he's not even talking. He's just like, he's like, F you, Tallen.
Sorry.
He's like, F you,
fuming right
Tallen.
now.
I zoned out for a work thing, but sorry. Okay. No, I need to know now. Is it no Kingdom Hearts? Listen,
Yeah, I said, isn't today like the Kingdom Hearts 23rd anniversary or something like that?
It is. And everybody was thinking that like whatever this like special announcement that was going to be at this direct that made no sense, thought it was going to be Kingdom Hearts related. I'm like, bro, stop. You're making us look even worse than ever. Stop. Like,
I mean, Kingdom Hearts 4 can't
don't
even
make us
play
look
on
any
the
worse than
Switch.
we already looked. At a Nintendo Direct event, you're insane. Stop it. No, not happening.
I mean, I will say it will probably be playable on the Switch 2 in some form or capacity eventually, my guess.
Sure.
I just don't know
Sure it'll be
how.
playable.
I don't know how they're gonna do it, but you know, like because it's probably gonna release on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, and then it'll probably release on Switch later on. Would be my guess because they're gonna have to.
I mean, if they're smart, man, they get that game out on Switch too because
They do.
not having a Switch,
this is
Switch audience,
Square,
you know.
and Square's ports to certain places sometimes are not exactly the greatest. So, we'll have to see what they can do. But I mean, hey, if they can get games like, you know, the Final Fantasy Remake series and other, you know, bigger, better looking games and everything on the Switch 2 around its release, then okay, yeah, then Kingdom Hearts 4 I could definitely send the Switch 2. But until they prove that they can do that and it actually plays well enough, yeah. But first off, they had to actually announce new information because I'm pretty sure it's been over 3 years now since Kingdom Hearts 4 was announced. Yeah, I gotta look this up now.
It's been a long time. It's ridiculously due for anything.
Lethal was a young man when Kingdom Hearts.
Dude, I was like 6, I think, when the first game came out. It's crazy, man.
Kingdom Hearts 4 was announced 2 years ago. Okay, 2 years ago. Maybe probably coming up on 3. But okay.
2 years too long, man. 2 years too long.
It's interesting because, like, especially if you've looked at any of their investor calls or anything like that, which again I know is like 2% of people in the world, but they announced this thing 2 years ago. And then they started going to their whole, like, you know, more multi-platform style, you know, PC ports, the whole 9 yards, and all of that. And then they talk about wanting to get the rest of the remake trilogy out first in terms of their what they call HD games, which I don't know why they use HD considering everything's HD these days. And they've delayed the mobile game, which has nothing to do with any of their HD games. They've delayed the mobile game for Kingdom Hearts. Still no heavy information. A lot of information still unknown about that. And again, Kingdom Hearts 4, it's just like you're making it in Unreal 5, which I believe Kingdom Hearts 4 or 3 was made in Unreal 4, if I remember correctly. So it feels like something is holding up the development team, or a lot of the development team has been pushed on to get other projects out faster first before they go back to Kingdom Hearts 4, which just feels very Kingdom Hearts 2 to Kingdom Hearts 3 style of doing things. So, because they did that with the Osaka and Tokyo team.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, ooh, God, that's seems like a major pain in the ass, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I feel like for some reason that series, Kingdom Hearts, just has like so many like I don't want to say issues, but just has so many like I don't want to say issues or problems, but there's always something with that series where like they can never just hit like a cadence of like, you know, every 3 to 5 years or whatever. It's always like It always
Well,
takes like like 8, 9
it
years in between. I
makes
don't know why, but it just takes so much time between
well,
releases.
it makes me wonder because like so between 2 and 3, we had obviously you had the concept of all those other games, right? Birth by Sleep, the 3DS game, the other DS game, I believe, which was like the 352 divided by whatever days or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you had the HD collection, the other HD collection, which had then like 2.8 added onto it, and then finally 3 released. But between now, we have not heard of any other, like, there's no side games or prequel games or anything like that. And again, if the team who worked on it went from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5, granted, I have my issues with Unreal Engine 5, but theoretically, it should not be that big of a jump to go to that engine, which is being made on, to get that game moving a bit, which tells me that the team working on it, a lot of the core people, the developers, they've been pulled onto other projects for right now. And they're working with the skeleton crew right now, or they've had resets during pre-production. That's what it tells me, perfectly honest, to be perfectly honest.
He's messaging me. He's not happy about that direct.
Who is?
Toon Rami.
Oh, what was he expecting?
He's just like, they fumbled the direct.
I mean,
it's funny, man. It really did, man. Yeah, man. But I don't know. When it comes to Kingdom Hearts, well, it doesn't matter.
You guys are cracking me up because you're taking it personally that they're just literally shoveling out a garbage Nintendo Direct. Like, even I'll admit, like, this is them just going like, okay, here's something for the original Switch. Okay, we're done with this now. Like we're about to see the next Switch console, which means
but
in
Switch,
like one.
But the Switch is still going to be supported though after you get.
Yeah, by who? Who's going to support the original Switch once the Switch 2 is out? We already know a ton of developers are like, okay, we never have to touch the Switch again. Thank God. You know, like.
I mean, yeah,
they
you're
don't
right.
Yeah, there's no reason. Like, yeah, it's like, was the ending weak? Yeah, it was overall lineup weak. Yeah, but were you really expecting them to be like, here's everything you ever wanted on the Switch right before we get rid of it? As opposed to, you know, like them going, oh, yeah, here's some just stuff that'll keep the Switch going.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
But like here's something in a week that's going to show you like the new Mario or a new, you know, what have you. You know what I mean?
I'm expecting to see a new Mario that will probably release in the winter.
Yeah. So, and then yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4. What I love about Kingdom Hearts 4 is that when we saw the original trailer, Tallen, if you remember, you and me both were like, "Oh, yeah, we can expect to see that in like 14 years."
Yeah, exactly. It's probably gonna come.
And Lethal was like, "No, man. They said it's gonna be quick this time." We haven't heard a word about it in 3 years.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the original Kingdom Hearts 3. You remember when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out? And I was like, okay, we didn't hear anything about this after that really awesome, like, Twilight Town, like the wave of Heartless.
Oh yeah, no, because the thing with Kingdom Hearts 3 was that it was technically never announced after 2. It went straight. The ending trailer was directly linked to Birth by Sleep. We didn't know it at the time, but that's what it was linked to. And then we didn't get 3 stuff until like 5-6 years later or something like that. So, but
yeah, and that's one of those big things about Kingdom Hearts. It's a series that it seems like it's just constantly.
I can throw one
constantly
more
in trouble.
Yeah, well, I do want to throw in one more. Maybe this is also the reason it's been delayed so much, aside from what I've already talked about. Maybe Disney's holding some stuff up. I don't know, or Because what was it? Back with Kingdom Hearts 3, they tried to do certain things with certain worlds, and Disney came in and said, no, don't do this. Change it. So I wonder if Disney maybe is holding certain things up.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, Disney is very protective of the brand.
Oh, they are. Yeah, they absolutely are. Yeah.
I would say even more so than Nintendo, who is crazy protective of their brands. But yeah, because I think the running theory, the biggest thing was that like they did like the Frozen world and made what's her name, Elsa.
Elsa, yeah.
They made her
She was originally like one of the bosses or something like that.
Yeah, she was like the boss of the area and was like the bad guy, and Disney was like, no. You're not making Elsa the bad guy. Sorry.
Which I would have
well, we adults would, right? But like, I get Disney going, you're not making like our biggest selling princess.
I think especially at that time, and probably even still to this day, Frozen is like their most, like, I don't know, popular, but like,
it's one of the most successful.
Yeah,
IPs.
Most successful. That's the word I'm looking for. The most successful, profitable IPs that they have. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're like, no.
Yeah.
Think again. Try again. Because that's not happening.
I don't know, but I'm still gonna say we don't see any news on Kingdom Hearts 4 until like, let's see, it's
next gen.
It's next gen. It's releasing next gen. It's absolutely releasing next gen.
I'm gonna call 2028.
I'm calling 2030. On 2030.
That's me being optimistic 2038, because right now, I think we heard not too long ago that it's supposed to be that they pulled almost everybody off of it to work on Remake Part 3.
Well, I mean, so the thing with Remake Part 3, I don't know the entire team, but the thing that's made the remake trilogy so successful in terms of how short it takes to pump out those games is that the team that made Remake Part 1, over 80 to 85% of the team stayed on, and they just continued on into Rebirth, and then they're continuing on into Part 3. Like, it's already been confirmed. And that's why they've been able to do everything so efficiently and everything like that. Shocker, I know, right? When it comes to game development. But hey, you know.
Well, I mean, that's right. You hear about Mario, what was it, Mario Wonder, that like a good chunk of them were from like Super Mario World or something?
Something like that, yeah. So they knew how to make it and everything like that. But Remake released back in 2020, and Rebirth was obviously 2024. So I don't think a lot of any of the Kingdom Hearts team was really brought over. A lot of them definitely were not. I could be wrong, but I'm not really sure. Or it just, again, the team that made that initial release trailer is the small team that is your pre-production, very early states of that, and they are clearly nowhere ready to go into full production yet. Because again, if you know anything about game development, which we're not experts or anything like that, but looking at any game in the past, when it comes to things that we've learned about how a game is made or anything, we know that the pre-production can take a decent amount of time, and especially if you reset stuff, you run into issues and everything, that delays a lot of stuff right there. Or if members of your team are taken off to work on other things or help out with certain things for particular releases. We've seen that throughout the years, essentially.
Yep.
So even if 10% of the team from Kingdom Hearts 4 went over to help with the remake trilogy, or maybe they're working with the AT2 remakes trilogy or something like that, it already tells me that the team was already small as it is. And unless it's only the Osaka team, because you have to remember, Square has both an Osaka and a Tokyo team. Originally, the Tokyo team worked on Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Osaka team took up Rebirth and those other smaller games, and then actually went mostly into 3, which is why you get a lot of people saying they like it, they don't like it. So 4 most likely is being built by the Osaka team, while you have things like the remake trilogy and the Dragon Quest games being made by the Tokyo team. I could be wrong on the Dragon Quest stuff, I'm not sure. But that, again, that just really tells me that the Osaka team that's at least working on Kingdom Hearts, maybe other stuff not so much, but at least the Osaka team for Kingdom Hearts 4 was small to begin with, and they are nowhere near ready to go into full production. That's what I'm hearing, at least.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I hope so. And like, I just feel bad for Kingdom Hearts fans. You know,
I do too.
It's
I
like,
mean,
it's like Lethal. Like, you know, we tried to tell him there's a copium of. No, man, it'll be ready.
it'll be ready, man.
It's only gonna be a few years. We saw it. It's real.
I just,
Like, oh, no.
I'm just more surprised at the fact that like Kingdom Hearts 4, I get, you know, especially meme or non-meme, I get why it's taking forever, but the mobile game being delayed as much as it has as well, I'm just like, damn, you could at least please your Kingdom Hearts fans with your mobile game, but nope.
Yeah, that was supposed to be what 24, right?
I think it was 24 was when it was supposed to
Like
release.
worldwide release,
Yeah, it
early
was like-
24.
Yeah, I
I
was like,
think.
sometime in 2024, we have absolutely no new news. It simply was just delayed. And it's coming up on April 2025 already.
Yeah. So, you know, that's just how they do, I guess.
Oh man,
That's,
yeah, hopefully it
that's
works
silly
out for them.
Square
So
Enix.
I mean, if we find out later on that the Osaka team from Kingdom Hearts, this would make me laugh so hard, but at the same time, I'd be kind of happy about it. If we found out that the Osaka team working on Kingdom Hearts 4 was brought over to help with like the PC ports of certain things, because we know they're really trying to go full multi-platform, and I'm just like, you know what? Actually, kind of down with that move because Square, your PC ports need a little bit of work still. So, I know Kingdom Hearts fans wouldn't like it. I'd be okay with it. I'd be totally down for that. By the way, Bobby, do you have work today?
I have teaching today.
Teaching. I was like, you're not supposed to be like in the car going to work by now, are you?
No, I would not. I would have been like, I have to go.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm actually gonna probably end the stream here, guys, because I need to get my script written for the next boss of Kazan, and then I might try to edit another castle on AC Shadows, but I need to take a look at everything. So, because I'm getting them out at a decent rate, just gotta download everything and then I gotta start. It's funny. I've not played AC Shadows in like 2 or 3 days because I've just been editing all those videos and everything. So.
Yeah,
So.
that's
Well, because
I've been hearing good things about that game.
it's, you know, okay, for AC Shadows, it's an AC game. If you enjoyed something like Origins, then I think you'll like AC Shadows. If you're hoping for a city game, this is not it. If you're hoping for a huge, crazy reimagine of all the systems and how things work, whether it's RPG stuff or anything like that, no, this is not the game for you. If you were expecting that the RPG systems were going to be overhauled and everything, this is not for you. This is literally just more modern day Assassin's Creed stuff, with the good and the bad. I personally turned off the pick your choices in the story because I've never cared about RPG choices like that stuff in a lot of my games. Just tell me the story you're going to tell me.
You slapped on the canon mode.
Turn on the canon mode or whatever, because I just don't care about trying to pick choices. I know a lot of people love that in RPGs. I personally never cared. I've never played RPGs for that particular thing, but that's just me. But
Hey,
I will
fair.
say though that so far, at least, I've only again played about 10 hours into the game so far. The Assassin's Templar thing from the old games, so far nowhere to be seen in this game. Essentially, like they're briefly mentioned and a symbol is shown, and that's about it. So, just letting you know. But overall,
Weird.
I mean, again, it's not technically or how it works and everything. It's not a bad game, right? Trust me, there are when people say it's a terrible game, it's a bad game. You don't honestly know what a terrible bad game is. If you're saying that this particular game is bad, and you're saying Assassin's Creed is bad, and that terrible game, that first one, is something like Gollum, I think you need to just pump the brakes a little bit, get off the internet, try it out yourself on Steam if you want to, right? Or heck, do the $18 Ubisoft Plus Premium thing that they have. You pay like $18, you get to play it for the month or something like that. If you don't like it, then you're done.
I wish I had that for PlayStation.
Form your own opinions, guys. Don't just get off social media. Just do it. Just get off of social media. Form your own opinions. If you don't like the game, that's fine. I definitely have my problems with AC Shadows. It's not a perfect game by any means. There's a lot of stuff I personally wish they would change, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, it's an absolutely terrible, shit, crazy game. No. Graphically, it looks amazing. I've never seen rain and snow like this detailed before in a lot of games, especially modern games. I love the art in it is really good, and I like the shinobi assassin main character. Yasuke he's fine. I don't see the point of really having him as a playable character, in my personal opinion, but that's just me. And so far the story is meh. It's pretty meh. So again, own opinions. Anyway, with that being said, though, I'm going to end the stream here, guys. Take it easy. Thank you so much for joining us. Sub to the channel, like it if you haven't already, and make sure to join us next week for the Switch 2 Direct. I'm really hope they can nail that, because after this week's Direct,